Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Let's go! Ring the bell!
I'm not gonna lose.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Taking stock. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Grabs him. Had the radar up and running. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Can't tech the throw.
Answers with a cycle uppercut.
They don't need to go for anything big. Even a light tap could win this round. Player 1 KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. Who's going to start things off? Hits them with a stop and pop. Rattles them with a spinning bird. OD cycle uppercut puts them on the rope. Smart play with the throw. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Breaks the block with a throw. What'll happen here?
I never miss.
Hammers them with a cycle. It's a good spot to use the super. Knockdown and we have Soup closes it with a classic corner throw. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
A lot left in the tank.
Fight. Round. Fight.
Starts things off with a jump in. Medium kick hit. Launches with a Tenku kick. Uses the target combo with a crosses the cranium with a terrifying OD cycle uppercut. This is some big damage. Player 1 has a big drive gauge lead. And whip! They're wide open! Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Okay, here we go. Oh, they're gonna beat him! What a sick punish counter!
Chunli.
Player 2 really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Crowns him from above. Not close and brushes that off and keeps going. Jumps. Throws him. What's next? Player 1 has the life event down to the wire. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Knockdown. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Takes a trip. Player 2 has completely wins out in the battle of the skies. Player 2 with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out?
Round 2. Fight.
Indeed hits them with a stop and pop. Who's going to start things off? Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Throws him. What's next? Looking for a chance. Super on jet for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Launches with a Tenku kick. Looking to impress with this super. Uses the game for the super. They're not playing around here. Player springs forward with a drive rush. Ooh, hits him with a stop and pop. Player 1 burns out. A real test of nerves here. Just goes for it at this range. That flatlines them. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
A new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Ready? Then show me.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Gets a good read on their opponent. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. What's the play here? Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Brushes off the impact. Snares him. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Player's smart choice to use that attack to do chip damage and get the KO to take the round. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Pokes with a medium kick. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Breaks the block with a throw. Player 2 has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good play kick. Scrapping it out up close. Oh, burnout triggered. Goes for the Sengoku Satsu. Wait, which Akuma's win? Is this what he meant by die 1000 deaths? Both sides. Oh, yo, raw super here. Baits out the low kick. Player's Demon Blade kick. What a finish! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight!
Uses their drive gauge. Drives in fact misses. Tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. Both players look for something to work with, but neither are getting the opening they want. Both fighters are working with a low SA gauge, but that may not deter them from going on the attack. A jump? Oh, burnout! Did they mean to do that? Knew the throw was coming! Player 1 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Next, the counter. Taking chunks out of each other here. Excellent block! Hadouken! Amazing! All the throw connects. Player 1 needs to use their drive moves to have any chance of a comeback. Teleport! A real test of nerves here. The overhead denied. Awesome! Player 2 comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Sets up with the jump in. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counted. Very slick with the combo. Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Player 2 will be in a whoop and a super activation, looking to score some juicy damage. Player 1 chases them down. The damage is really piling up. Smart choice to use that attack to do chip damage and get the KO to take the round. Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Steps back to start things off. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Jump? Gets the jump in. Whiffs with that huge attack. Risky up-close scrap still going. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. A quick breather. Jumps in, hits him with a stopping bomb. Not much life difference. Hits him with fire. Player 2 holding on to that corner and getting flatline zone. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in for this one.
Final round. Fight!
Uses their drive gauge. All the throw connects. Akuma's going in. Jumps in. Backs away. Nothing stops this train. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Super art to show them what our PhD insiders can do for you. Just smothering them with bombs to rain on their parade. This kind of violence is a beautiful thing. Wow, that throw gets some juicy damage. Player 2 can't win this but wraps it up with a throw. Woo, I dare you to
find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Throws a fireball. Demon Raid. Brushes that off and keeps going. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Knockdown. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Brushes off the impact. Gets the jump in. Taking stock. Hanging on for dear life. Still KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Going for the jump into... Oh, what's this? Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Out of play. Player 2 has a slight life.
It's a good spot to use the super.
Brings out an early super to pile on the pressure. Knockdown and... Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage.
Oh, block twist.
Player 2 sneaks in the throw. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Here comes a new challenger.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Let's go. Ring the bell.
I'm not gonna lose.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Decides to go in with the target combo.
You need training.
Counter hit throw there. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Knockdown. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Misses the drive impact. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. The jump in is denied. Throws him. What's next? Both fighters are goes for the super arm? Both cycle storms bringing a flurry of to come from the brink like that? What a comeback! Player 1 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump into spark. The throw is tech. Grabs them. Player 1 chases them down. Barely blocks the jump in. There's a wall strike. They can't do anything now. Both fighters planning something? Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with the meter and brushes that off and keeps going. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Using the super can open up huge chances for you. Player finishes things off with authority with that big punish counter. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Now, find a new rival.
Gimme that drama, gimme that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time!
Ready.
I'm not gonna lose.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. That was a solid anti-air.
Spinning burn!
Super meter is looking bare right now. Will they try to hang back to stock up or continue fighting? Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Absorbs the attack and fires back. He takes the chance to hurt him. Grabs him, and they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal.
Not good enough.
Breaks the block with a throw. Oh god, this is tense. Blocks the impact. This is a prime opportunity to end things, but they KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Immediate jump in. This round is so important. You can feel nice counter. That is what we all put that away. They were right to be on guard though. This is a tough situation to be in with no drive for both fighters. They're not experiencing burnout. The throw whiffs. Smart play with the throw. Burnout activated in there. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Checks them with a projectile. A drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weaker. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. Throws them to negate the block. Taking stock. Overhead. Will that drive impact get punished? Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. This is the range where things get messy. There's the impact! Not letting that go unpunished. One shot is all both fighters need to close this out. This is a prime opportunity to end things, but they decide to play it safe? Threads it cleanly! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they'll hit them with a stop and pop. The jump in catches them. Smart play to stop the opponent there. They were right to be on guard there. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Reaches out with a lightning kick. Risky up-close scrap still going. Oh, what's this? They can't squander this punish counter chance. Life lead is there, but still it's turning it right up with a super. Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Uses their drive gauge. Gotta do better than that. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner. And whiff! They're wide open! Drops that off! Getting up close and personal! What's next? Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Player 1 turns out! Closes it out! Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that putback. Clutch, anti-air. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. What are they thinking here? Goes for the fireball. Neither of them willing to back off. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. All right, KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Saw that jump in coming from a mile away and parries it perfectly. Nails the anti-air. Shoots off a fireball up close. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but they're still hits them with a stop and pop. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Still scrapping for control of the space. Player 2, ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Digs in deep to get that drive in. Player 2 in dire straits is looking to impress with this super. Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. It has a bit of OD spice left. The last round. It's overhead attack. Ant-Man with the extra high. Player one throws them. Oh, they switch sides. Crowns them from above. Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. Rattling the inside of their head with the Hayoki Kikoto. Getting in some real damage. Player two is mounting a... This is gonna hurt. Noticeable life lead is a... Oh my god, they just choked it up. Player two can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it, knock them out of the air. Demon Blade kick. They gotta get... They didn't take the throw. Player one was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Beginning.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Nothing but air for the impact. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Goes for the surprise rush in. Goes for the throw. All right. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Player two can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. In a dire situation, they can't KO. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. A brave forward jump there to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Grabs them. Connects with medium kick. Scrapping it out up close. What'll happen here? Jumps? Not much. Looking to impress with this super. Danny's speed on full display. It's the Delta Red Assault. Using the super can open up huge chances for you. Player two can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. A whip! They're wide open. The next touch made by Cannon Fight. Okay, here we go. What a finish! Player one is a force to be reckoned with. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. The opening on that impact. Will they take it? I can't keep track of these corner switches. Forward throw to continue the pressure. Lots of aggression from both sides. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Knockdown. Oh, whiffs the throw. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Takes a trip. Gets them. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Grabs them. Dashes up. Decides to meet them in the air. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner lead. There's a change of side. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Open cannon spike. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Hits them with a stop and pop. Drops them. Player two has a Totsugeki to the face. This is gonna hurt. Off of me. Oh man, this is a scary range. Player one can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Cuts that off. Player two, maybe it's what
Woo, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good.
Here comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Decides to go in with the target combo. Now they get pushed into the corner, or it's going to be very difficult to escape. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. That drive impact doesn't get through. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. All right, what's coming up next?
Send the bar on up his torso.
Both play KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. Who's going to start things off? Transverse. The hit throw connects. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? We have a super art on deck. Expect to see way more pressure here. Player 2 has the chance to win the round and pick. This is gonna be bad news. Risky up close scrap still going. Barely blocks the jump in. The drive impact doesn't work. Connects with the throw. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Finishes it with the anti-air. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
It's the drive. The last round. It's now or never. They're trading attacks. Excellent block. Can this drive bring them back? Anti-air in the clutch. The drive impact doesn't work. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. Connects with the throw. Gotta do better than that. Player 2.
Nothing stops this train. Taps him on the toe.
Player 2 is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Somehow manages to block the jump in. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. The jump in is denied. Player 1 can't use any. Ooh, taking them for a ride. They are done. Player 1
Was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. A parry? The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weaker. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Plenty of space between the two fighters. Who will decide to close the gap? Gets the jump in. Combo brings out the soup, well aware of the life in meters. Really good decision making. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start the lands a punish counter for the first hit. Launches with a Tenku kick. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Smart play with the throw. Player 2 hits them with a stop and pop. Were they baiting them into that? Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Connects with medium kick. Medium kick. Barely blocks the jump in. Player 2 can't use any drive. Oh, burnout triggered. Are we gonna see?
It's a good spot to use the super. Closing it out with a super art finish.
Nice and clean. Take taking no prisoners. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Jump, hits him with a stop and bop. Goes for the fireball. They don't score the punish counter, but still get a nice hit in. Oh! They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Alright, what's coming up next? Player 1 chases them down. What a finish. Great read on the life gauge there. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight!
Goes to the overdrive. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. That drive impact is blocked. Still very early in the round. Launches with a Teku kick. Player brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. From there, the hit will connect. They're going for the super art. Going in. Looking for a chance. Manesh Dware for the long game or overhead attack. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Wraps it up with a throw. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight!
This uses their drive gauge. Blocks the impact. Medium kick. Medium kick is an excellent block. Steadily building that metal level. When are they going to grab him? Looks to add more pressure by Pep. Gotta do better than that. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jumping. Oh, in with the rush. Punish counter on the action. Player 2 is on the brink of disaster. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Oh, we're going full third strike with a callback Ryokusen. Player 1 still has a chance, but it's going over in a flash.
Chunli.
Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good.
Comes a new challenger.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Ready? Then
Round 1. Fight!
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Low kicks are no-go. Almost had it, but he gets blocked. Counter hit throw there. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Gets the parry in and adds some. Hits him with a stop and bop. Grabs him, takes a trip. Big opportunity coming. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Were they baiting them into that? Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Can bomb critical. What's gonna happen? Burnout activates. Serving him a severe beatdown. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Converts the opening impact into a punish counter. Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some meter. side switch. Now they're on the defensive. Down to the wire. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? From up above. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. And the throw ends the round. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Drive time! Are we going to see some fireworks here? Player 2 has the life advantage. Hits them with a stop and pop. Oh, they're in the corner now. No one uses the gauge for a super arm.
No cookout complete without Imperium's end.
We have super arms on deck. There's still a chance to turn this around. What'll happen here? Untouchable, impetuous, impregnable, and perfect! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. It's the drive! Final round. Who will brushes that off and keeps going? Tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Impact squashed. Player 1 is in total burnout. Did they mean to do that? Exposed by and eats it. Crowns him from above. Wraps it up with a throw.
That was catch as catch can as you're gonna get in the fight.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Ready yourself.
I'm not gonna lose.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Tries to bait him with the projectile. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. From up above. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Takes a trip. Hits with the overhead. The jump-in is denied. Bops him with a target. Knockdown. KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Akuma going in. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Goes on the offensive with Demon Guillotine. Grabs and throws him away. Springs forward with a drive rush. Goes air to air and takes their turn. There's an overdrive on it. Going in. The drive impact is denied. Barely blocks the jump in. Looking for a chance. A quick breather. KO. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Round
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Throws him down. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Takes a trip. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. Taking stock. Ends with a projectile. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round 2. Fight!
Goes to the overdrive. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Player 2 got completely shut out that round. Can they make a comeback? Gets the jump, brushes that off, and keeps going. A quick breather. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Barely blocks the jump in. Jump? This could lead to some big damage. Player, the corner throw ends it. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Comes a new challenger.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Deftly shuts out the jumper. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player 1 with the life lead. Deals some damage with that quick combo. Strings it all together. That's some big juicy damage on that counter. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Blocks the overhead. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Sends a bar on up to Kosho. Springs forward with the drive rush. There's the wall splat. They can't do anything now. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Big fast. Goes for it all, but just misses. Blocks the impact. They exchange close. Experiencing burnout. A quick breather. Crowns him from above. Connects with the throw. Rushes in. Fights back with authority. Clutch anti-air. And whip. They're wide open. Tensions are running high. Both of them can finish this now. Now they can. That was the heights if I've ever seen. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. A trade, but they're not worried. From up above. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Holds out with the block.